Have you ever caught yourself thinking something negative, completely out of nowhere? Like, I am not good enough? Or, I'm so behind in life? Or, what if I fail? It's almost like your brain has been programmed to default to fear, doubt, and worst case scenarios. But here's the truth: your mind is like a computer, and every single thought you think is a line of code. Most of us are running an outdated mental software. Beliefs we never consciously chose, picked up from our childhood, society, or past mistakes. The good news is, you can rewrite the code, you can install confidence, you can install peace, you can even install optimism and clarity. This video is your step-by-step guide to reprogramming your mind from positive thinking for positive thinking. Not fake positivity, but a real, powerful shift in the way you see yourself and the world around you. Because once you change the way you think, you change the way you live. Let's begin. Why reprogramming your mind matters. Most people go through life thinking their thoughts are facts. They wake up anxious, doubt themselves constantly, and assume that's just how they are. But what if those thoughts are not actually you? What if they are just mental habits, programs you've been running on autopilot since you were a kid? Maybe you picked them up from your parents, maybe from school, from failure, or from scrolling social media too much. Whatever the source, here's what you need to know. You are not your thoughts. You are the programmer. And once you understand that, everything changes. Reprogramming your mind for positive thinking matters because it directly affects your decisions, your relationships, your energy, your health, literally the quality of your entire life. This is not about toxic positivity or pretending bad things to happen. This is about building the mental strength to face reality and to choose progress, peace, and possibility. The way you think shapes the way you live. So if you want to live better, it starts with thinking better. Let's keep going. One of the biggest reasons people stay stuck in life is because they never question their thoughts. A thought pops in. I'm not smart enough. Or people like me don't succeed. And without even realizing it, you accept it as a truth. But here's the reality. A thought is not a fact. It's just a sentence your brain repeats, usually based on past conditioning, not present reality. So what do? Step 1 is to catch the thought. Pause. Notice what your mind just said. Then ask yourself, is this helping me? If not, replace it. Let me give you a few examples. I always mess the things up. Replace with, I've made mistakes, but I'm learning and getting better every day. What if I fail? Replace with, what if I succeed in ways I never imagined? You're not lying to yourself. You're retraining your brain to look for solutions, strength, and possibility, instead of fear and failure. And the more you practice this, the more automatic it becomes. This is mental fitness. You don't get strong overnight. With reps, it becomes your new normal. Let's move to the next one. Every day, your mind is a running story, a script. It's the internal dialogue that quietly shapes everything you do. For most people, that script sounds like this. I am not ready. I'll probably fail. I'm just not that kind of person. But what if you could flip the script? Because the truth is, you can. Start by asking yourself 2 simple questions. What thoughts are holding me back? What do I want to believe instead? Once you know the answers, take those empowering beliefs and turn them into affirmations. Not fluffy quotes, but intentional declarations of who you are becoming. For example, old script, I'm always behind. New script, I move at my own pace and I trust my journey. Old script, I'll never be confident. New script, confidence is a skill. and I'm building it daily. Now, here's the key. Say this out loud. Every morning, with emotion, with intention, because your brain believes what it hears consistently, especially when it comes from you. This is not about pretending. It's about consciously choosing the story that will guide your growth. You can't control every thought that shows up, but you can decide which ones get to stay. Let's keep going. Now that you're rewriting your inner script, it's time to take it even further by visualizing the person you are becoming. Because here's the secret. Your brain doesn't know the difference between something vividly imagined and something real. So when you visualize your higher self, you're not daydreaming. You are rehearsing. Close your eyes and see yourself as the best version of you. Not perfect, but confident. Calm. Healthy. Purpose-driven. The version of you who keeps promises, speaks with clarity, and moves with intention. What does that version of you look like? How do they walk, talk, think, react under pressure? Now, here's the important part. Feel it. Feel the energy, the peace, the confidence. Emotion is the glue that makes visualization stick. You don't need hours to do this. Even just 3 to 5 minutes a day rewires your brain to believe, yes, that's me, that's who I am. And over time, your actions start to align with that image because you're already seeing it happen in your mind. Your identity shifts first in your imagination and then in real life. Let's move on to the next step. Curate your mental diet. Let me ask you something. If you ate junk food all day, every day, how would you feel? Sluggish, unhealthy, and foggy. Now here's the thing. Your mind works the same. Most people are feeding their brain a constant stream of negativity. Doom scrolling, toxic news, gossip, comparison, drama, and they wonder why they feel anxious, drained, or stuck. If you want to reprogram your mind for positive thinking, you have to curate your mental diet, just like you would with your body. That means being intentional with what you consume. Read books that stretch you. Watch content that teaches, not just entertains. Follow people who inspire you, not ones who make you feel behind. Hang out with friends who challenge you to grow, not just complain. Even music and podcasts matter. They're shaping your mood and mindset in the background. Remember, your input becomes your identity. If you want to think better, live better, and feel better, you have to feed your brain better. Let's keep going. Use the 3 R's habit loop. So now, you've got the mindset tools, but how do you actually make them stick? The answer, habits. Your mindset doesn't change in one big moment. It changes through small, daily repetitions that compound over time. And that's where the 3 R's habit loop comes in. R, number 1, reminder. This is the trigger, the cue that tells your brain to start the habit. The easiest way, habit stacking. For example, after I brush my teeth, I'll say 3 empowering affirmations. Or after I drink my morning coffee, I'll visualize my future self for 2 minutes. You tie the new habit to something you already do. R, number 2, routine. This is the action, the mindset practice you want to build, like journaling one positive thought or rewriting a limiting belief. Keep it simple, repeatable, less than 5 minutes. R, number 3, reward. This is what tells your brain, that felt good, let's do it again. It can be smile, a small fist pump, a moment of gratitude, anything that gives your brain a quick dopamine hit. Because positive feedback reinforces the habit. The 3 R's, reminder, routine, reward, they might sound basic, but this is how mental transformation becomes real. It's not about motivation. It's about a system you can stick with. Let's keep going. Forgive your past programming. Before we wrap up, there's one more step that's easy to skip, but it's crucial. If you want to move forward, you have to let go of the old programming. And that starts with forgiveness. Forgive yourself for the times you believed lies about your worth, for the decisions you made from fear, not clarity, for the years you spent doubting your potential or playing small. You are not broken. You are just running an outdated program, one that was passed down to you by parents, teachers, culture, trauma. But here is the truth. You are not your past. You are the programmer now. And forgiveness is how you clear the old files so you can install something new. Not because the past did not matter, but because your future matters more. This isn't about perfection. It's about progress. It's about choosing to stop punishing yourself from being human and start empowering yourself to grow. Every time you forgive, you reclaim your power. Let's close this thing out very strong. So here is the final truth. Reprogramming your mind isn't something you do once. It's a daily practice, a lifestyle, a commitment. You're not just thinking more positively. You're upgrading the entire operating system of your life. And no, it's not always easy, but it is always worth it. Because when you change the way you think, you change the way you speak. You change the way you move. You change the way you attract. And you change what you believe is possible for your life. This is the work that no one sees, but everyone feels. The invisible shift that creates visible results. So if you are ready to keep growing, I'd love to support you. Join my free self-improvement newsletter. Just visit kevinumali.com/free. Every week, I will send you simple science-backed tools to upgrade your mindset, habits, and performance so you can become the best version of yourself. Thanks for watching. Now go out there and rewire your mind because your future self is counting on you. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. See you on my next video.